What up, everybody? This is Stevie Breech coming to you. Got the big game coming up tomorrow. It's going to be the New Orleans Saints and the San Francisco 49ers. It's going to be held in New Orleans Superdome, the home of WrestleMania 30, the big one. And these Saints and Niners have messed around in the regular season. I think for 3 years in a row now. The Niners getting a 10-point win 2 years ago, but last year the muggery of New Orleans. Basically, the New Orleans Saints stole one from us. They got the 3-point win with the field goal at the end. You can remember a few calls that went the way of the Saints were basically Sproles. He got the, I guess you can say they didn't see the fair catch call. Basically, I didn't see it either. Basically, they were really getting an extra 15 yards out of that one. But the big one, the one that you're going to have to remember for as a Saints fan, because this week the Niners are going to be playing for blood because of this one call. Was basically the play where basically Brooks was able to get on and hit and cause the sack of Drew Brees, and Brees coughed up the ball on the way down, which was intercepted right about on the 50-yard line. This would have drastically changed the way this football game went down, where basically they called the horse collar, gave him 15 yards plus the first down, and basically it was just because Drew Brees is scared of getting hurt in the NFL and you're not allowed to hit this guy. They basically have changed this into a flag football league. No wonder Drew Brees says he wants to play until he's 50 and thinks that he has a shot of doing it. I honestly think that that was a very pussy-ass call, and I don't think that the Niners deserved it. It cost us home field advantage in the playoffs, which ended up being a big one because of us getting all the way to the finals against St. Louis, or I apologize, against Seattle. We lost it on the last one. Seattle was a damn good team last year, and they deserved to beat us. But who knows what this would have went down. Seattle owns us when we go to Seattle. We own the Seahawks when they play in San Francisco. Neither team has been able to get a win in this so-called era on the road, and so who knows? Maybe the Lombardi Trophy will be laying in San Francisco if it wasn't for this one call of last year. So I'm looking for a big game out of a whole bunch of guys, more than less. The defense just getting in and hitting Drew Brees and reminding him this is pro football and you're going to get hit and you might get hurt. You know what, Brees? You might want to have that NyQuil next to you because you might have to get knocked out of this game big time because you know that everybody's going to be wanting to bring it in. We've got a lot of injuries. We've got a lot of suspensions on this team on the defense, but the guys that are being in there, even if it's Patrick Willis dragging that turf toe in there and hitting him, somebody's going to want to get a hand on him. Colin Kaepernick's going to have a big game. Frank Gore's going to have to remember how to run the football. Hopefully the offensive coordinator is going to be calling his name, and all those receivers out there. This is another one of those teams that we built up for Stevie Johnson, Antoine Bolden, Michael Crabtree, Brandon Lloyd. How are you going to be able to stop all of those guys at once? Defense is going to have a hard time containing that offensive line and those tight ends / wide receivers, and the running backs are in the back. New Orleans always is a good team, but no doubt in my mind, 4-4, the Niners are better than this. This is one of the better teams that they've ever built, and I think this is the team that's going to have to get it done, and we're going to have to come from behind to do it. There's no way in the world we can come back from 4-5 and be a playoff team. I think we can get this done, but we have to win this game. We have to go 1 week at a time. New Orleans, I apologize, but you're playing the 49ers, and we're going to get the better of you tomorrow.